So I've got a frame from the dollar store and a Christmas gift bag. We're going to make a little magic happen. First, we're going to take the back out of our Dollar Tree frame and we're just going to kind of place it over this bag and see where this adorable little snowman family, I guess you would say, would look the best. I'm going to take my magical Sparkle Shop pen that has a little bit of glue stuck in the hair, but that's okay, it still works. And I'm going to find the best place to situate this, and we're just going to trace the backing. And then we're going to grab one of my 15 pairs of scissors. I have a lot of scissors. I think I have a scissor shopping addiction. So we're just going to cut this out. I thought about switching to my electric scissors, but those things are kind of noisy, so I thought, let's just stick with the regular scissors. All right, great. So now, oh, look, we have a surprise, a little tag. We might can use that for another craft later, so let's put it to the side. And you also have another image on the back side of your bag. 2 for 1. What a great deal. Okay, so now I'm just going to see if it's going to fit in here, and I think I need to do a little bit more trimming. All right, now we're going to put the back on it. We're just going to kind of make sure it's pressed firmly in there and that you put all the fasteners down. Make sure it's snug as a bug in a rug. So I'm seeing some little wrinkles, so we're going to go ahead and smooth those in the back, push that a little bit. Now this frame I did not paint. I love that it was kind of an antique gold. I think it went well with the bag. So I left this one, but you could, if you found something different, you could go ahead and paint the frame to let it complement whatever your decor style is. So now I'm just going to pick a ribbon that might work for a hanger, and I went ahead and chose this burlap ribbon that I've had in my ribbon stash. I have a huge ribbon stash. That's a whole nother video. But anyway, so we're going to take this and we're going to make a cute little decorative ribbon hanger. So I've taken my super hot glue and put it on the back, and I've learned, so I take my little skewer and just kind of roll it out to flatten it so I don't burn my fingertips. Now at the top, I folded it, created a little crease at the top. That way it's going to look neater when it hangs. We're going to repeat the same process on the other side with our super hot glue. I only use Gorilla Glue in hot glue. I found that it is the best product, and when I'm selling to my customers with my wreaths, I want to make sure that I'm selling and sending the best product I possibly can. So I only use the industrial Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks, and they really work. So now I'm just going to kind of fold this, give it a little bit more of a neater appearance at the top. So now I'm taking my cedar stem. It's got a little bit of like a sugar glaze on it, and we're going to do a little bit of zhuzhing on this picture. When you go to some of these stores and you see some of these little pieces of wall art, they can get pretty pricey. And if you're like me, you change your Christmas style every year. I never stick with the same one, or I have several trees. So this might be an option for you if you're one of those people that just are continuously changing out your Christmas style. Go to the gift section, pick out some bags that you really love, bring them home, and create your own style of craft. So this is some really cute leftover ribbon that I have. Oh, and this is my pointer. I always use my little pin cushion. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Now you're going to create your center loop, and we're going to go ahead and make a bow for the top of this picture frame. So go ahead and create your center loop, pinch and twist, And you can make your bow stacked. You can make it a ruffle bow. I'm going to do this more of a stacked bow because I don't want the loops to fall too far into the picture to impinge your view of the snowman. So I'm actually making this a stacked one with a center loop. So you're going to run your floral stem through the center of your loop. And then, as always, you're going to twist that bow. Twist that bow. Make those loops stand up at attention. Go ahead and work those tails. Make sure that everything is situated correctly. Kind of eyeball it on your picture frame. Now, I put a lot of hot glue on this one, and we're really going to want to keep pressure on it for a little while because we don't have any other way to adhere it, so the hot glue is going to do the work for us. So while you're holding it in place, you can go ahead and work those tails of your ribbon around, work those loops around. But you can see here I didn't do a large bow. I didn't really want it to go into the picture too much. So now you could just fold your ribbon in half and cut those dovetails. It's those little finishing touches that are going to give your creation the most professional look. All right, and we're going to do one more dovetail and continue to hold that down. All right, so you could stop here or you could keep going, and you know me, I'm always going to keep going. So I have my little sugar cedar stem, and I'm just going to start tugging that throughout my bow. I'm going to soften that bow up, and I'm going to help just hide a little bit of the top of that floral work that was in the picture. So we're going to use our stem as a little bit of a disguise here. You're going to glue it, and remember, you're going to tuck all the way into the knot of your bow. That's going to give you stability, and it's going to give that hot glue something to really grab onto. You notice those wire cutters, those would make my dad really proud. I use a lot of tools and power tools. It's amazing how many tools I have in my shop. Crafting is not for the faint of heart. Okay, so I just tucked another little piece of that stem in the bow. Usually if you can tuck it throughout, it's going to give you a more cohesive feel throughout your bow. I don't think I need any more. I think I'm going to stop where I am. So now I'm thinking about berries, and I'm thinking about a different texture. Now we have our red berries and we have these white berries. I personally went with the white berries because they kind of reminded me of little snowballs, and I thought, let's add some snowballs to this bow. And you notice we're doing the same with the berries that we did with the other stems, and we're gluing the very end of that, and we're getting it right up to the knot of our bow. We're really securing it in there because you want to make sure that when it's in there, it's not going to move around, especially if it's going to be hanging on a door or a place that has a lot of traffic. So really make sure you're using a good quality hot glue, and you can get the Gorilla hot glue at Walmart. Using my handy dandy duster to get all of the dust off the picture frame and make sure it's nice and clean. And I think we have a pretty cute finished product. And all we spent was $1 on a bag, $1 on a frame, $1 for a pick, and some leftover ribbon. And hey, you may even have some bags left over from last year, and voila! You have a really cute piece of wall art or tree art that you can customize to your decor style. You can customize it to your budget, and you can customize it to your size. Whatever you need, you can customize this and make it your own unique creation. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see next. Thanks, guys.